May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl,
Official.
and
The possession, therefore, I don't know the fucking name of her country, unfortunately. Hello, hi, and welcome. We are back, and we are going to be the very best in the Pokemon Go tournament. Yes? Was just checking something. I wanna be the very best. Do. Like no one ever was. Match has not started. What do you mean match has not? Yeah. Go to the match. We get all the way over here. Here is.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with each other. It sounds like a good way to encourage discussion about the tournament. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my papers somehow.
I don't know if you saw that person walking by there, but she looked even more dead than Layla.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the info you need. But this time, you're the one providing yourself with the information. You can write whatever you want.
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the
That look.
Retalius, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amorta, Darshan.
Different disciplines, words apart, but maybe one words trash is another treasure.
Yeah, you can provide the information to Amurta students. Maybe sell it to the highest bidder. Wait, no, royalties! Charge royalties!
Mora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the Amorta students to read through some advanced papers for me and figure out what Twirly Whirly's kind likes. If I can narrow the search, it'll make my life a whole lot easier. I won't have to buy hundreds of different things and get Twirly Whirly to try them all. Just thinking about it makes me want to pass out.
Layla, that's an amazing idea! Please get them to look into what Bongo Head likes too!
Bongo Head.
I'll do my best. When I get back, I'll write a letter and send it to the Amorta.
Sign a subordinate. Does that mean it's observing the air?
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Oh. Wait, so there were 64 of us. Great. Biggest battle royale there ever was.
Huh? We'll be facing Silka next!
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
What are you so excited about? Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the competition? If that happens, Yai Publishing House's nice little journey in Sumeru will come to a very abrupt end.
Oh, please, do your worst. I never asked Soka to win in the first place. Besides, maybe suffering a humiliating defeat will give her the epiphany she so desperately needs. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only they are on the right path. Sometimes, obstacles are more valuable than smooth sailing.
As you wish, Chief Editor.
Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round. I'll await your good news.
So, off-stream confession. I just did everything here. I just was, yeah, I'm doing this shit. And so I wanted to claim Dory, but I need to complete this quest first, so I'm kind of like, okay. Well then, off stream, I did not get Nahida, so I'm trying now. No. Come on, Nahida, come home. You seriously want me to get that fox? Nahida, what the fuck are you... What? What? Till 8. Morning. Hi.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and
Dual
forth,
mission.
and those
Progress
that
and
come
probe.
across Leo tend to stay away.
Today's the round of 32 for the Neelix Power Cup. We're up against Soka this time. We gotta give it our all and then some. Come on, let's head to the arena.
Yeah, arena. Woohoo! Ace fungus, stretchy anemone fungus, storm stress. Hey. Wait. I need to use it. Fuck. Okay, so pyro. Actually, boom, boom, boom. Should be good. We're just gonna fire them up. Beat your opponents.
Traveler, Paimon, this day has come earlier than I had expected. My apologies, but my writing career is at stake here, and my reputation in Lady Yai's eyes. I can't allow you to beat me.
Bring it on.
Don't get too cocky, Soka. We won't go easy on you.
If. Fight. Okay. We focus in this guy.
How can this be? They're too strong!
Obviously they are.
Unleash the wrath of the storm, Storm Stress!
Bogglehead, use your ultimate water blast. Let's finish this.
Yeah, the rest of them is just gonna fall. Nice.
I can't believe it. I lost. That's it. It seems that the guests of Tenshukaku have powers beyond the reach of mere mortals like me.
Oh, did we go too far? Soka's taking this pretty hard. Miko said it was fine not to hook back, but she'll definitely be mad at us when she sees her in this state. Oh, Paimon's freaking out. Okay, we should just go apologize to Miko. Come on, Bungohead. Put on your best guilty face.
Damn. Damn. I'm sorry, Miko. I did not mean.
Miko, we're sorry. It was all Bungohead. We didn't know it would take Soka out so quickly.
I mean, I should be the one who's responsible.
Oh, did she look crestfallen? and say something melodramatic like, "Beyond the reach of mere mortals," then curl up on the ground and start wailing.
Yes! To all of those, actually. Oh, you know it really well, huh?
It's better this way. Soka will turn this experience into valuable writing material. She'll be able to portray the protagonist's journey with all the setbacks they face along the way much more compellingly. It will resonate all the more with readers. As for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't go getting yourself knocked out of the competition by some second-rate wannabe.
Oh no, I'm the villain. Final feelings of the villain. I like this face expression.
That's a conversation for another time. Oh, Miku, please ask Soka to go easy on us when she writes us into the novel.
Traveler, Paimon and Monsieur.
What's up?
Layla, take it easy. Don't go fainting on us.
I'm alright. So I wrote to the Immortus students, and they were really keen. I got a reply with the information I needed within just a few hours. I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on the information they gave me, but it didn't seem to like any of them. Maybe I used some of the wrong ingredients or something. So then I made a new, improved list, and also included ingredients that might suit Bongo Head's taste. I didn't go to bed until way past midnight. So I'm a little out of breath today.
How'd you get the results so soon? That was super quick.
Lack of sleep explains the tiredness, but not the breathlessness.
How's it going, my little Layla? Have you been teaching your opponents a lesson?
Yep. Thanks for taking us training, Miss Yai. Twirly Whirly is way more obedient now, and it reacts so quickly. I'm actually kinda envious, but the opponents have gotten stronger too. So, the pressure is on. I gotta train with Twirly Whirly some more if I want to have a shot at getting into the quarterfinals. The problem is, I'm also planning to visit the Almighty Merchant at 7 in the morning tomorrow to buy all the ingredients I need.
Oh, that's no problem. I'll join you with your training session, and we can leave the little ones to buy the ingredients. They're quite the experts in running errands.
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai quite often. Huh.
We sure do. We love helping Guji Eye. Because if we didn't...
Right. Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
Don't worry, little Layla. They're just apologizing to me for defeating Soka. Go buy yourself a nice drink, take a break, and catch your breath.
Thanks so much. You guys are the best. This is the address where I arranged to meet up with the Almighty Merchant. And here's the list of ingredients. Thanks again.
Hey, it's our pleasure. You helped us look into Bongo Head's preferences, remember? Glad we can return the favor.
Bye, Layla.
As for the potential liabilities we didn't have time to discuss earlier, one good place to start might be the fungi power-up materials.
Floral jelly?
Why, this is the most exciting subplot of the novel, the secret investigation. I'm sure you must be curious about where the magical powers of the Wisdom Orb and Floral Jelly really come from. Besides, if we fail to uncover what's really going on in this tournament, we simply leave Hania to her own devices. Who knows what chaos might ensue?
This is suddenly sounding super complicated. Paimon isn't really following.
I suggest that you act just before sunrise, while most people are tired and resting. You may find some important leads.
Okay. Sounds sus enough.
Should we really take Miko's suggestion?
Well, it's literally what we signed up for the sake of harmonious coexistence with our shroom buddies.
You're right. Okay, let's wait until early tomorrow morning and go check out the fungi power-up place.
But
Don't
we've been
worry,
there though.
Bunglehead. You're not under suspicion or anything. We just want to make sure everyone stays safe in this competition.
Layla's list of order. Grand Bazaar. Okay. Set free, right? 3 to 5. Hour wait.
It's time! Let's head towards the fungi power-up place. It should be totally deserted. After we're done investigating, we can go buy all those ingredients from the almighty merchant Layla mentioned. Then we'll
Yep, yep.
come back and compete in the next round.
Ooh, Sus, he's not here. Okay.
This all looks like regular floral jelly. It's right out in the open for everyone to see, and they've even put the recipe on the table.
But even if they added some special ingredients, most contestants wouldn't suspect a thing.
Well, it's not like we can just take them away and go investigate them. That'd be stealing, right? We'd probably be disqualified and might even end up getting arrested by the Corps of 30. Oh, but we do have a camera. How about we take some pictures of the floral jelly and its recipe? At least then we'll have a record of all the important information.
Snap, snap. Take photos of the shop to use. Samurai. Snap. Is that enough?
Done! We should ask an expert to analyze these photos, but we're kind of running out of time. Let's go buy Layla's stuff first. Anya?
You hold yourselves to pretty high standards, coming here so early to power up your fungi. No wonder you've made it this far.
Anya, we need to talk. Your plan you told us about last time, it's way too extreme.
Save your breath. If you think I'm wrong, start by defeating me. Then you can show me why exactly you think your opinion is correct.
She won't listen to us at all. How did things end up like this? Paimon thought we were getting along pretty well at first.
Let's go with short on time. The only way we can persuade her is to do it her way.
Alright, fine. Come on, Bongo Head. There's no time to mope.
Fierce look on her face. Ah. Oh no. We have been caught. In 4K. I see you. You were here and you were here. Fuck you. Damn. Are we disqualified now? That's what's gonna happen? Are we done here? We the sassy baka? Erin, yeah. What are we doing? Almighty merch. I don't see. Oh wait, I think I know who the Almighty Merchant is.
Layla's note said that this is where we should be meeting the Almighty Merchant.
Think I have a feeling I know this person.
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me you're searching for the Almighty Merchant, yes? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, how did you know? Wait, Dory? So you're the Almighty Merchant Layla mentioned? Why, so surprised. Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows that Lord Sangama Bay possesses the widest and most magical range of goods. Almighty, supreme, omnipotent, these and many more are my exclusive epithets. Any other merchant thinking of using one can forget it. Unless they're prepared to pay millions of mora in licensing fees. Guess Paimon should have known. Yeah, whatever. But back to business. I'm surprised that Layla sent you here on her behalf. I suppose she must be busy enjoying the Beast Tamer tournament. Sounds like you two get along pretty well. You know a lot about what's going on. It has nothing to do with getting along. Layla previously bought a few things from me. They weren't the most valuable goods, but it was still a lot of mora for a student. So naturally, I now keep tabs on her activity, which is why I know that she's taking part in a very suspicious tournament.
They know something about what's going on. Do you have any intel?
Something just didn't feel right. As it happens, I do have some goods I'm trying to get off my hands. They're a little hot for my liking, but so far no takers. They're also taking up space, so I think I'll just give them to you.
How much?
This is just a bunch of spare parts and random notes. I'm told this is a device and some documents that the organizer attempted to destroy, but they were careless. Some people will scavenge through anything hoping for a chance to get rich. Sure enough, someone fished these out of the water and sent them to me.
Ooh.
Now that Paimon takes a closer look, this looks similar to the recipe for floral jelly. And these parts look like they came from a wisdom orb. Maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Let's hold on to them for now and have Miko take a look later. Maybe she'll notice if there's anything fishy about them.
I think we can safely assume that there's something suspicious about Cotlia? Cutilia?
Yeah,
The name.
seems like our worries were well placed after all. But Paimon still wants to hang out with Bongo Head. I don't know what you two are talking about, but it sounds like these items might prove useful to you. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount. 60 million mora. Thank you for your business. Why, you sneaky little... I'm just kidding. No one gives a hoot about these items except for you and the Matra. We have other business to do today. Consider this a little extra I'm throwing in to sweeten the deal. Show me Layla's list. I just need to know what she wants. Once I finish stocking up the goods, I'll send someone to deliver them to her so that you don't have to. That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain. We couldn't afford that price even if we won the top prize.
Here's the list.
Flour mixed with matsutake powder, a vintage jam, zaytun peach juice. Is this really the fungi diet? How did Layla even find that out? Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but we don't have much time. Let's continue with the competition.
Woohoo! Wait. Cautilia. I think that's the name. That's what Paimon said at least. Berries. I need those. Like literally, I'm running low on. Where is this? Where are they? No. So low. It has never been so low. Hey, who are we facing off? Baron Bigfoot. Some other guys. And we win. I love that. Okay. Mapium. Just teleport. I can. Gust of Frost. So I guess should be enough. I've been training my fungi very well. Boom. Okay, what's your
I
line?
can see you're serious about this. Good. Time to put my years of rigorous training to full use. Now,
Okay.
prepare to witness the power of my all-cryo fungi team.
Well, you just fucked up by telling me you have all cryo fungi team. Oh, you fucked up. Okay. 4, 2, 3.
Raise them, Gusto Frosto.
Gusto Frosto. Bruh. He has 2 healers, that's not good. To eliminate one of these.
Bonglehead! Give them a taste of your super water balloon blast!
That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that.
Sure, your favorite Pokemon just died. I mean, fungi. Come on, just... Exactly.
Impossible! My team has been defeated?
Whew. That was a hard-won battle. You and your buddies put up a good fight, Bonglehead.
Bunga head. Woohoo.
Traveler, Paimon, I saw you guys made it to the next round. Congrats.
Hey, Layla! You're looking well today. And Twirly Whirly looks really happy. Guess you won your last round, too.
It was a close call. I only won by a hair. Oh, I'm so glad I trained with Miss Yai beforehand. Also, the almighty merchant just sent someone to deliver the stuff I ordered. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go catch up on some rest with Twirly Whirly now. My stamina's running low. Let's keep the volume down.
Speaking of Miss Yai, where did Miko go?
She left in a hurry with Soka. I guess they must have had something urgent to do. Also, I think they were escorted by a mercenary from the Corps of 30. When I returned to the arena, they were already quite a distance away. It didn't feel right to run after them and ask what they were up to.
Maybe she has busy at the eye publishing house after all.
Could be. Miko has been putting a lot of time into the tournament lately, so Paimon wouldn't be surprised if she had a lot of chief editor work to catch up on. She also said that she wanted to look for inspiration while enjoying her vacation. The mercenary was probably just their tour guide. We shouldn't worry about it.
The quarterfinals are coming up. To me, this is the most important round. I'm a little nervous, but let's all do our best.
Yeah! We've all done really well to come this far in the tournament. Keep it up, Layla!
We mustn't let our guards down. I strike a balance between investigating.
Right. We have to stay vigilant. Okay, let's take some photos of the items we got from Dory to add to the ones we took this morning. We'll show them all to Miko when we see her net.
Yep. Can we do this now? No. Damn. Oh. Many people must have already heard of this dynamic. Wait, can we? Contestant known as Aijuna specializes in speed to gain an advantage attacking her foes before they can. Fortunately, those tricks worked on neither of the Great Golden Comet, the Traveler, nor her silver companion Paimon. Her trump card, the floating hydrofungus Bongo Head, skillfully used mist bubbles to restrict its opponent's movements. For the mighty Bongo Head, Alkijena Dash's team was completely unable to exploit their advantages, thus quickly handing the initiative over to our dynamic duo. Very big thank you to both of our contestants for providing us all with a fierce battle right out of the gate. The brilliant content that was. The battle between a legendary figure and a novelist was as dramatic as anyone could have hoped. Took as Ace Storm Stress possessed the ability to increase the spread of elemental power, but this could also be to the detriment of its teammates. The Golden Comet and the Silver Companion used this unique strength. Quickly trapped multiple opponents with Bongo Head's mist bubbles, seizing the initiative in a battle. And thank you both for dear contestants, and do not be discouraged, contestant Soka. I'm sure you'll put even more exciting performance next. It was true contest of restraint with Baron Bigfoot's trump card Gasto Frosto, the Golden Comet and Silver Companions Bongo Head being of the Cryo and Hydro elements respectively, and thus begin unable to shake off the effects of the others' moves. Thus did the two aces become the pivot around which the other fungi in each team tried to reach a breakthrough. Ultimately, the Traveler and Paimon proved to the more skilled party and relentlessly pursued their advantage, ultimately forcing Baron Bigfoot and Gasto Frosto to lose too much ground to continue, forcing them to retire. Many thanks once again to the contestants on both sides. All a show unheard of. It's so many twists and turns. Many people must have already heard of this dynamic duo, the Golden Comet Traveler and the Silver Companion Paimon. Now this duo has created an elite team with the Fungus, Bongo Head, and as its core and a trump card, and decided to participate in the Nilotpala Cup Beast Teamers Tournament. According to Silver Companion, their goal is to let everyone enjoy the competition while taking the championship and reward money in the meantime. Such gallant words are truly worthy of respect. Surely every fungus battle this duo participates in will become a timeless classic. Stretchy Geofungus Rocksteady. Harley Two Blades is the nickname that this retired eremite mercenary was given due to his great skill in using dual shamshirs. He served many merchants as a caravan guard and passed through many dangerous areas during which he would make the acquaintance of many dangerous wild creatures. Now these experiences are forming the basis of his participation in and progress through the Nito Pala Cup. Rocksteady is the name of his contestants ace and in the hall. Few have used this type of fungus as the core of their teams, but up till the round of 16. But in truth, stretchy geofungi do have great destructive abilities that can allow them to deal great damage to tightly packed teams. Perhaps it's Rocksteady's power that gives Hardy Two Blades the confidence and skills to command his fungi team, as he would his very own right and left arms. Wait until Toriarmi. It said 8, right? I hope it said 8.
It's time for the quarterfinals! Our opponent is definitely gonna be a tough one this time. It's showtime, Bonglehead! Let's smash our way through to the semifinals!
Okay, let's go, I guess. Ah. Okay. I don't know which one. I think let's go like this.
Ugh, it's you. The uncultured swine of the Nilut Pala Cup.
What the fuck do you mean?
Hey, you potty mouth! What's your problem?
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke. You make a mockery of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all, the mighty Hania.
Greatest beast tamer of all? Ha! That's debatable.
I'll set her philosophy straight.
You keep telling yourself that. You were never gonna come close to facing Hania. Time for you to go home.
Bongo head. 2, 3, 4.
Storm their front line and take them down!
Okay, I guess.
Let's finish this with a water balloon meteor strike!
Hey! No backing down! We fight to the end!
Well, then that's it.
No! This can't be happening! I trained my fungi non-stop! Maybe I should have been harder on them.
Well, we beat him, but somehow Paimon isn't really in the mood to celebrate.
Yep. Boom. Teleportation.
Traveler, Paimon, I made it through.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
Congrats.
I heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two-Blades, but you don't seem too happy about it. How come?
It's just that... he was really mean. He said some weird things.
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him make me feel a little... sad.
Bad?
Yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions about what she's like, based on a vague impression, and even trying to copy her. I'm sure Hania would feel uneasy about it too if she knew. Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends. It's not just his loss either. It brings all the other contestants down.
Right! You have the right mindset, Layla. If only everyone was like you, this whole tournament would feel a lot less gloomy.
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. I just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. That's all. Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. It doesn't matter who wins. This is just a little contest between friends.
You have a deal.
All right, time to see who's the strongest fungi, Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head. Loser buys dinner for the winner.
Whatever deal
Wow.
this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence we... Evidently, we have some things to discuss with you.
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semi-finals. I've barely had any time at all to spend with Soka and the others gathering source material for the novel. I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously. I'm up against that stubborn young lady after all.
Yeah,
Oof.
who knew it'd get to this point? Miss Yai has to face off against Hania.
Look on the bright side. Maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania. But that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Whatever. Paimon just doesn't want to see Miko lose.
Good Paimon. Ah. Layla. Okay. I believe in this lineup.
I'm feeling nervous, but excited at the same time. You don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight. So you and your shroom buddies can give it your all.
Well then, prepare for battle, Layla and Twirly!
Okay, first we focus this guy. Hi.
Twirly, quick! Do the thing! The wind vortex!
Do the thing.
Hang in there, Twirly! You can still do this!
Oh no.
Oh shoot, we lost. But you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed right now. But we were definitely beaten by the best.
You did really well too, you know. Felt like we were one wrong move away from a very mushy bongo. Just letting the
Very
fungi do
mushy
their
bongo.
thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. It was a good feeling.
Perhaps this is how all competitions should be.
If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's busy duking it out with Hania. Oh, Paimon's so nervous for her. Let's go see how she's doing.
Yep. The editor-in-chief, chief editor, master chief. Oh, the stare down.
Huh? It's over already? Then why is the atmosphere so heavy? Does this mean Miko won?
Your match is over too? You took your time. I'm assuming it was a close call.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals. Bet it was a walk in the park, huh?
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Oh, what?
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this, from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. How would I ever dare mock you? That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look forward to finding out.
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Wow.
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
Deceiving herself.
You mean Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she does care about Pyro 1, but she didn't mean to show it in front of you.
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her. You, my little friends, are the only ones who can get her back onto the right path.
But Hania's long gone now. Where should we look for her?
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly start doubting herself after all this time. The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
Wait, you mean...
The place where I first met the traveler in Paimon?
Good point. It was when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's mood suddenly changed. Layla, it seems like you're onto something. Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight.
Investigation?
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of person you're good at dealing with. Leave it to them this time.
That's true. And if I said something that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you guys move pretty fast. If I tag along, I'd probably need to stop and gather my strength every 10 minutes.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one?
This is everything we've dug up so far. Please take a look and see what you think.
Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Okay. I got a blessing for from Yaemeko. The one and all. Okay, see. Thank you. Our match was friendly as well. We are pretty... Okay, okay. Somewhere over there.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyro 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
Yeah, I'm doing. Oh.
How did you find me here?
We followed Pyro 1's tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyro 1?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me.
We want to understand where you're coming from. We want to help you see the fungi differently.
The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart, kind, and believe the best in things. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. So here, read this.
What is it?
Oh no, big text loading. Merchant log expedition number 39, day 10 of the fungi invasion. Thankfully, we came across a group of farmers in the nearby area. They seem to have been trapped here by the aggressive fungi too, and have set up a temporary camp. The kind of farmers brought sufficient provisions and medicinal herbs and almost saved us all. But there were still several people who did not make it. The fungi surrounding the area are increasing in number, and they are still in that berserk state. Can't leave just yet, and at least not before the fungi are gone, if they ever leave. Looks like we'll be staying here for a good while. Day 42, wait, from day 10 to 42? I never thought that I'd become trapped by a bunch of fungi for so long. I still can't see any hope of getting away from this place. Rabib took his axe and made an attempt to go fight the fungi, but he was stopped by the other farmers. Everyone knows that none of us are going to last long without a leader of the farmers around. But if the circumstances are enough to make the calmest and most composed farmer lose his cool, I can only imagine what the others feel. Everyone must be feeling pretty frustrated by now. The Zaytun peaches we picked from nearby areas and the remaining provisions are going to last a few more weeks. Following the farmer's suggestions, we have started looking for suitable seed to grow our own food. The camp needs an expansions. We have to make plans for the long term. We might eventually have to turn this place into a small village, a village full of fungi victims. How absurd. Hopefully we'll manage to keep ourselves from starving to death before the crop's nature. Is that it? Uh-huh.
These are my ancestors' records. They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest. Many people were seriously injured. There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time, and it certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading it to me since I was a child, constantly warning me of the grave threat that fungi pose to us.
So, that's what happened. Oh, no wonder you're so hostile towards fungi.
We're sorry about your past, but things are different now.
Yeah, and anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament all the more meaningful? The Wisdom Orb finally means that humans and fungi can live in peace together.
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the Wisdom Orb. Plenty of scholars have experimented with similar things in my village in the past, but every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new Wisdom Orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature temporarily. Without this device, they're still extremely dangerous creatures. On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already. If you've got a sensitive constitution and you start using a Wisdom Orb, you're gonna start experiencing symptoms pretty quickly.
Unnaturally strong.
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot lately. Could that be because of the Wisdom Orb?
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia cares about is his precious research. He just wants to expand his influence and increase the profile of the Beast Tamer event. Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invested a huge sum into promoting the tournament, consequently lowering everyone's guard against the fungi. I don't trust either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired mercenary, so who's gonna listen to me? All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight for the outcome I'm hoping for, and keep them from getting their way. I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going to beat you, and then there will be nothing you can do to stop me.
Anaya.
This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it. Because come the day of the final, I'm going to declare the execution of all fungi, including Pyro 1.
Oh, he's happy
It's
about
time to
it.
say goodbye to the past.
Oh
That
no.
didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. We gotta defeat Hania in the final match.
At least we got to know how she really feels. At least their
Didn't
notebook.
Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more information in this notebook. Let's take a look.
Day 7. The researchers seem to be planning to use some kind of capturing device control for the aggressive fungi. The code name of this device is string of complicated terminology. They've also included a license of approval from the academia in portion. In addition, they're preparing something called the withering potion to suppress the fungi's activity, making them easier to control. The withering potion also came with complex notes and official approval from the academia. Anyway, I'll record the information down for now. Bottom half of this page is filled with complex terms and comments. It's not hard to infer that whoever wrote them down did so by copying the researcher's notes word by word under a dim light. Day 13. We failed again. When we returned to the village, 2 seriously wounded mercenaries insisted on quitting. Before going to bed, I heard a lead researcher arguing with a few subordinates. One of them tried to convince the lead researcher to give up on the withering potion, saying that they will have gotten its function wrong from the very beginning. The outcome contradicted their expectation, and it could very well lead to their deaths. Another subordinate was yelling curses at an unfamiliar person. Judging from the details of their argument, it seems like someone has made a grave mistake. They're here to settle this mess, but upon witnessing the state of things, they start planning to drop everything and run. Something doesn't feel right, but I still need more evidence to make sure. ...
These look like research notes. Guess Hania's ancestors kept them after the scholars left. Whew. This section looks super complicated. The handwriting is really bad, and there are too many technical terms. Paimon can't make heads or tails of— Wait, some of these look familiar, though. Oh, that's right. We saw them on the documents Dory gave us.
To the notes and documents I connected, let's try putting everything together.
Alright, let's put them side by side. Go through carefully and try to figure out what's written in these notes.
Contents compiled after combining the clues. The device remnants and the remains of the files that Dory gave you contain the same license of approval as the device recorded in the notes has. Evidently, these devices were considered technologically identical by the academia. Similarly, the formula for the floral jelly shares many basic ingredients and medicinal principles with the withering potion from the notes. The only difference is that the amount of certain active ingredients applied in the floral jelly is much lower than that of a withering potion. Also, protective ingredients and so-called stabilizers were added to the floral jelly. At this point, it can be roughly deduced that the remnants of the instrument that the organizers of Nilo Topala Cup Beast Tamers tournament, oh my god, attempted to destroy utilize the technological outcomes of the capturing device. And the floral jelly can be deemed as an upgrade of the withering potion with enhanced safety that can trigger a temporary boost to the activity of fungi and let them gain some special powers while being activated.
A capturing device and a withering potion?
The device used to capture the fungi made them calm and approachable, but the withering potion made them go berserk.
So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. and then the researchers built that device to try and capture the angry fungi. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version of the withering potion, and the wisdom orb isn't Cautilia's invention either, he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big fat liar!
Big fat liar indeed. Although I can say I'm that surprised.
Why is Cautilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway?
Maybe he wants to finish the work started by scholars that went before him, but more likely he just wants to take credit for other people's work.
We gotta warn Elhingen. He needs to stop bankrolling Cautilia right away! As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No wonder she holds it against them. Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb. Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow, you're getting smarter!
Paimon, wait, the wisdom orb isn't active.
Huh? Since when? Oh, Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now?
It's had a good experience with us so far. We've gained a mutual understanding.
See? Hania was wrong after all. The fungi aren't gonna lose control this time. Some fungi understand people and just want to get along. Like Bongo Head here. Oh, Hania did make one good point, though. The wisdom orb has its limits. As long as that's the case, fungi won't be able to live with humans forever. Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way?
Let's keep a safe distance from them now. Look for ways to improve the wisdom orb.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it seems like there's no other choice. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the academia?
We don't know what he's capable of. We also don't want to let him know we're onto him.
True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of our plans to expose him, he'd definitely be wary of us. Whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Hania and knock some sense into her. Then we should get Elhingen to help us expose Cautilia for the fraud he is!
I have a feeling that the other guy, what was his name, might be in a scheme with Cautilia. 8. Ah, the desert looks nice. Strongest opponent, the biggest crisis. Dun dun dun.
Ready? Today's the big day! The Nilatpala Cup Final! We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Cautilia!
Woohoo! Woohoo! All the fun stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilutpala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all, Hania or the Traveler?
Yeah.
If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will then be their responsibility to continue hosting this tournament into the future and to promote the philosophy of peaceful coexistence throughout all of Tivat.
Cartilia isn't here today. This is our chance. After the final match and the ultimate trial, we'll go tip off Elhingen and confront Cartilia head-on! Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected. The insufferable research maniac has exposed his true colors to our two protagonists. You seem to be edging ever closer to the truth.
Two protagonists. So now we're not villains, I see. And truth, closer to the truth.
Holding off on reporting Kautilya to the Academia seems like a sensibly cautious decision at this stage. Who's to say if Kautilya, or indeed anyone else for that matter, is really who they appear to be?
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for with Elhingen's ultimate trial. Oh, how are we gonna get through to Hania, though?
The answer should be quite obvious by now, surely. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her stubborn attitude and listen to the truth.
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Yeah. Thanks for all your support.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio in all of Shroomdom! With your power
Shroomdom.
combined, winning this final will be easier than taking a radish from a hilly churl!
Wait, so I just can pick one more. I swear, this. Okay, it's not that bad. It's. It's purely this thing. I could try that. Yeah, let's try it.
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your pawn, but it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
You're the one that needs to change.
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and buddies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop ticking!
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights. Your feeble strategy will be your undoing.
Okay, strategy.
It's time. Torch them all!
Have no choice. Let's use Terrestrifying Water Bubbles!
Yeah, first we need to get rid of the healer that they have. Come on, Bongo Head.
Don't worry, Pyro One. They're about to reach their limit.
Aha. Yeah. We just got healed. Easy. Easy.
Pyro One, why did you hold back?
You're the one giving the orders. Pyron has become more than just a pawn to you.
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us, had you? So you never had to put Pyro 1 or any of your other fungi in danger before. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion for it.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
You're just in denial.
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. Paimon completely understands how they make you feel, but that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. You won't be able to lie to yourself forever. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any trouble. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentler fungi will get to know you and treat you like their friends. At the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side, not as your pawns and certainly not as your enemy. Please, learn to trust Pyro 1 and your other fungi friends.
Say no to prejudice. Treat your fungi right.
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet.
Is it? Wait, what? It's not? How? Okay. How is it not over? You got me confusion. I thought this was one round match.
Alright, use Super Ink Splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Pyro 1, release the explosion!
Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up good.
Give it your all, Pyro 1! Show them what you're truly made of!
Well, 2 in a row, you
I
lost.
failed. Just before the most important step of all, I failed. You two, you were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
We'll show you how.
Hania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out now that we've won. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the ultimate trial?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, and Pyro 1.
We'll earn the rights to all these fungi. We'll make sure that they're all properly looked
We
after.
went through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. You're right to be concerned about the dangers of fungi, up to a point. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are limits to how closely fungi and humans can coexist in general. However, by making constant improvements to the wisdom orb and using it for friendly communication with the fungi, we can figure out which are the nice ones and gradually learn more about them.
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you after the ultimate trial.
Regarding your ancestors and the truth behind the fungi attack.
That's right. You'll see things differently after you know the story. Paimon just knows it.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between two top beast tamers.
Alhingen? What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. How could I possibly miss such a milestone moment in this tournament's history? Come now, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove yourselves. I have no doubt that you'll play a significant role in bringing this tournament to a whole new level.
Oh, now we gotta fight him. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh, I see.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
There hasn't been taken over by the bad guys. This was all part of Alhagen's plan.
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case, I presume you planned for this eventuality, no?
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his own agenda and he tricked you into sponsoring him.
Not far off. You're right about Cautilia's motivations. This started when he discovered a promising use for a forgotten technology. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch like yourself to take the bait so eagerly.
Not as eagerly as you're confessing to your crimes. You continue your confession in jail.
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautilia. It was you using him. This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui. Oh, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about Cautilia. Boglehead, get him!
Oh, look at you. I've got chills down my spine. But I'm afraid that's not happening.
Whirly whirly, Blitzara, Pyro what's going on?
Oh no, the fungi are against us. Shit.
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control report to me instead.
A back door, nice.
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people to capture fungi for you. And now you're gonna make them all into your evil minions.
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament a few times, build up an army of fungi living amongst the people, and then I can create all kinds of damage. You have to understand, this is a huge opportunity for me. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of you, will finally realize that I can still be worth something to him.
You've worked for Dottore before.
But now, I think I might go one step further. Getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. And this could be a career-making moment for me. I'll finally earn Master Dottore's respect.
I have bad news for you, mate.
I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the fungi, tried to push past the limits, and ended up causing the whole arena to collapse, with you still inside. Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. I'll have Cautilia assume all liability and criminal charges, then inform the Academia. After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament, in the name of honoring your memory. I'll promote it harder. The competitions will be bigger and more frequent.
You selfish, double-crashing monster! How could you? Paimons heard just about enough from you, mister! You'll never get away with this. But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies won't respond to us anymore.
I have faith in Bongo Head.
Take your time! Pit fungi against fungi, and warriors against warriors. I want the traveler to see her body being destroyed. Then, once her faith is utterly shattered, put her out of her misery, quickly and painlessly. I accept that our actions thus far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the traveler the ceremonious final farewell that they deserve.
Okay, Bongo Head, you can do this.
Bongo Head, use your something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up!
Yeah, Bongo Head. Damn.
Bongo Head, are you okay?
There are too many of them.
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydrofungus. Why is it still obeying the traveler? Is Caltilia's device malfunctioning?
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate with their owner as effectively as any other animal.
The technology Wisdom Orb doesn't make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, allowing them to communicate.
The trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers and the bond they now share have grown stronger than the Wisdom Orb.
Yai, Miko! You broke the domain sealing spell?
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? You appear to have woefully underestimated who you're dealing with.
Oof.
Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerabilities in your grand plan?
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Elhingen, so this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the true menace here!
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed by the designs or devices of humans. Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh? Look! Blitzara's back to normal!
Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this crook down.
Oof. The power of friendship.
The backdoor command is wearing off! They're all returning to normal!
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania? You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. Because then you'll be forced to face your true feelings, which you have been trying so desperately to escape from. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now that it's no longer under the Wisdom Orb's control, it's waiting for your orders.
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. I've been so harsh on you, but you still trust me. Go. Do what you have to do.
Boom.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their senses! Shame on you, Elhingen! You're about to pay for what you've done!
Hold the line! And keep your heads! They're just a handful of fungi. We still have the upper hand.
Said that like a literal poet. Okay, this guy first.
You can't run! Freshness first. Let's move you to the bone. Just because frown. I see through you. You can't run. Collect myself. No problem.
Victory is within our grasp! Fly, go ahead! Use water
Some quiet. This was well hurry up!
An unfortunate fault.
You'll get frostbite. Have a load of this. Flash frost.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Freshness and reserve.
You can't run. Let's move. Miscalculated.
That seemed to work.
This one's well done.
You need to hurry up.
Roast and fry. This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Oof.
Beaten by a few measly fungi? This is absurd.
Where do you think you're going?
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to detain anybody within Sumeru's borders. Is that not the case for you too? Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the tournament arena.
Ah, cryptic. Well, no time to figure that one out. On with the chase.
I think I know. Sino is here. Well and behold, Sino's here.
You're from the Core of 30.
Finally made your move.
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion.
Oh.
The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
Yeah. Overview. Prior to the General Mahamatra's return to his post, the Matra were starting to suspect that Kautilya was up to something. Kautilya and fucking hell. Elf partnered up with him, keeping the most important evidence hidden. If it weren't for the Traveler and Paimon's help in providing crucial evidence, the Matra might have spent a longer time investigating the duo's actions. The Wisdom Orb and the Flora Jelly were indeed derived from the Capturing Device and the Withering Potion. The latter two share similarities to the Omni Ubiquity Net from Inazuma, which originates from Liu's Adeptus Arts. Therefore, one could say the two technologies are based on the solid references. However, the Capturing Device and the Withering Potions aren't thoroughly validated due to insufficient development time. They're experimental items created by Amutra researchers for controlling dangerous creatures. These items once resulted in a horrific accident and therefore should no doubt be locked away forever. Kautilya made use of his status and Elf's funds to bribe relevant personnel. He obtained samples and documentation, then hired a few talented students to work on enhancing the two products by making them safer and more reliable. Kautilya would then use this tournament as cover for his true intentions, causing damage in Sumeru. The Matra rounded up another group of Amotra scholars to develop the countermeasure that targeted Kautilya's backdoor command. They planted it into specific wisdom orbs and handed them out to the Matra on shift at the arena. If anything happens, the countermeasure would be put to use. Fortunately, everything went smoothly with the tournament, no one was hurt, and there were no property losses. The tournament even brought financial gain to Port Ormos. As of now, all involved personnel with the academia have been detained. They shall face the judgment. Saido, leader of this operation, has confirmed all locations of interest. Criminals at large are highly likely to show up around these areas. The corpse of 30 can acquire them with no more than a limited number of people. As for Elf, the results of the initial investigation reveals that 60% of his sponsor funds came from illegal sources. The rest were his business earnings in Sumeru. Because this Fatui informant is quite a complicated case, the academia will arrange for specialized personnel to deal with this matter. Traveler and Paimon, I have included Saido's report to the front of this letter. Take a look if you're interested. It may help you understand the situation better. The enthusiastic participants in the audience do not deserve to be deceived like this. I will be using an elf's business earnings as prize money for the participants and compensation for other relevant people. If the funds are not enough, the extra amount will be included in Cautilia's fine. The Beast Tamers tournament has a positive influence and might become well known as a genius invocation TCG, so it doesn't need to discontinue just because of two schemers. In the eyes of the general public, you two have taken over as the hosts of this event. Please don't worry too much. I trust that you'll arrange for the things accordingly. Lastly, please say hello to Guji Ai on my behalf if the chance arises. I would like to spar with her in a duel. I hope she'll not be very against some powerful decks with certain styles. Saina wants to. Saina wants to.
Saino has been
Wow.
keeping an eye on this competition too. He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were. Lucky we had some backup.
The timing worked out perfectly. We'll leave the rest to you.
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
You might think this is over, but mark my words.
Vengeance will be mine.
You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Probably.
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation. But all sorts of vexing issues keep managing to find their way to me. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Cautilia's place. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
First things first, we need to tell Hanaya the truth.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all much too far.
Huh? We didn't get to say anything! Miko, why did you have to steal our thunder?
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome. Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against Elhingen. How else was I supposed to motivate her?
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. kept telling myself the same things, lying to myself until I became numb. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. It trusted me all along. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me, and I accept whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea!
Yeah, me too. You're gonna organize the next event.
Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with.
Victory speech is yours to make, Paimon.
Ahem. Oh, this is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage like this. Paimon's getting butterflies. Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term. So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the wisdom orb as soon as possible. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. Paimon's sure you've got a big appetite for more fungi fun and games. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, let's battle it out all over again!
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Yep.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
No worries.
We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive!
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured companions that they are to their masters.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish she'd shown us this Hania soon. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos.
Woohoo! Quality time with shroom buddies. Talk to Susan. Wait until 2 days later. God damn. Yes! Dory! Welcome. Championship progress. We won. GG. 10 out of 10. No. 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 Oh, what is this? It's the orb. Is the orb here? Why is it here? Okay, anyway. Bennett, no. Dory, hi.
Does this mean you're... Huh? Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Okay. We got Dory. And we got one wish. It's nothing important. You will. I mean, we got Susan here. That's here. Jeremy, what are you doing? We're stuck in Amazon for such a... But those days are over. We're finally able to travel to some... Uh-huh. Sure. Wait, no. Susan. Even more so than before, I'd say. Is that it? Seriously? That was the whole side quest? You for real? Wait until 2 days later. God damn you. We're gonna just finish this. I'm gonna get all the rewards from there, and I think that's the end of the stream. I might do another Sea of Thieves stream today, later. I might. There's a chance, okay guys? Farewell, my shroom buddies.
Traveler, Bongo Head, it's time for us to meet up with everyone in Port Ormos. Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Sure.
Traveler, Paimon, Bongo Head, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the stars from a different perspective. I even managed to make some progress with my paper. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I used flour or something, it got in the air and gave me a coughing fit. But after all that, I still haven't figured out what Twirly Whirly likes. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi. I should mention that in my letter and get someone to ask a senior Immortus scholar.
Hyman's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life. You really go the extra mile for your shroom buddies.
I think I might have overexerted myself, though. flagging hard. Let's go see Missy Eye before I crash.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. She's on the ship. Wait. Before that. Yes. All of this. All of those. Wait, what? What? Wait a goddamn second. Nani? Okay. These two got completed. I see. We're going there. We're going back there. Hi. How have I not achieved this? I need to do this. It was for cry or something, right? Let me just awaken a whirling cryofungus potential within 7 moves. Whirling cryofungus. Okay. Whoops. Go out. Whirling cryofungus. Whirling. Okay. Do this. Shit. Okay. Let's undo all of these. Okay. Oh wait, cancel. Okay, we do that. We use this preset. Okay. Now we just have to do the switcheroo. Not now. Say. And it's in the wrong direction as well. God damn it. What if I do this? So now. God damn it, Sate. How do you do that? 7 moves. How do you do that in 7 moves? No. That fucks it up. Okay, okay. Bad. Okay. How about I use this preset here? Okay. I have to move this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, I guess. Holy! I'm stupid. I see that. I'm stupid and I'm blind. Okay. Nice. Okay. Boom. Let's just use Zhongli to travel fast. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Lady Kitsune.
you're earlier than I expected.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you never got to properly enjoy your vacation here.
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Not only did we gain invaluable experience in the tournament, we also had all the excitement of exposing a criminal conspiracy. Yes, I think I might ask Soka to ditch her original characters and just make you the protagonists in her next novel.
Ah, you were helping behind the scenes. You knew there was something up with Elf.
True. It all makes sense now.
Hmm.
You dropped so many hints, but it went over Paimon's head at the time. Why didn't you expose Alhingen right away, though? Why wait for things to escalate like they did?
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this, and you did not disappoint. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm, but you offered something even better. Companionship, based on mutual understanding. From a certain point of view, it seems fitting that Elhingen, the one person who could barely keep the word master from his lips, met his downfall at your hand. Of course, considering what he's capable of, I'm sure he'll have his ways of continuing to put up a fight.
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future, we should take notes when Miko's talking and carefully look over them later.
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. Remember to take good care of it. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on. I'm excited to see what you've got in store for us.
Maybe, just maybe, we will become buddies with Limes later down the line. Still in here. I can see it. See it. Oh wait. Oh my god. Why all the way over there? This is where she will be training the fungi to become the best fungi fighter ever?
Hello, all. Right on time. I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. I'll make absolutely sure the surrounding environment is not affected. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy.
Kindlejoy.
That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved it was when we first met, a sense of joy welled up inside me. If I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi and allowed myself to truly feel that moment, Maybe I could have felt like that all this time.
I'm so glad Hania has finally worked things out.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name holds so much more significance.
Congratulations to you too,
I
Kindlejoy.
will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide. Please, rest assured that your fungi friends will be safe with me.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now, and do everything that Hania says.
But Zara, Miko will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's, and is really looking forward to seeing you again next time.
We'll meet again, that's a promise.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come quickly. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
Woohoo, to be continued. 5 years from now on, they're gonna revive this event. Let's hope not. Well then, so that's it for the fungi bodies and shroom bodies and everything else in between. Yeah, we will either today later doing again the Sea of Thieves or something else. Yeah, have a good time.